What's up, friends? This is Jazz bringing you another countdown video. This is the one I promised. 2016 was a pretty productive year for me, I think. I've learned some new things, I tried some new things, and some things I feel extremely proud of. So today I'm going to bring you my top 10 favorite videos, which I think maybe are the best of 2016. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Now on to number 10. Number 10 is my 13th week of vlogging. Now, pretty much the reason for this is a little biased because this is the week I actually went to the dance at my work area, but I also got a little bit of vlogging for my cousin's birthday, so it's one of my better footage vlogs. Now you're thinking, why add the vlog? Well, it does take work to vlog. It does, unlike some of the openings and whatever. So it takes a little effort on my part as well, like everything else. Now, it is so low on high, whatever you want to put it on the list, because it requires the least amount of effort in a way, the least amount of personality. So it isn't. I'm not as proud of it as I am with some of these other videos on the list. It doesn't mean as much to me. Well, it does in some ways, but yeah, I really enjoyed the week in that vlog. So my week 13 of vlogging is number 10 on this list. Now on to number 9. Number 9 on this list is Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke Part 14. I shouldn't have challenged that, was I. Sorry if I got the title butched. This is one of my better Leaf Green, or my better Game Boy Advance Let's Plays. Also am legitimately funny in this one. I feel that I've come a long way since my Fire Red playthrough. It's like an improved version of Fire Red's, like regular walkthrough. And I feel really proud of this video because I have humor. There's legitimately funny parts in it. But it's so high on this list because I've done better work. But this is more effort put in it than like number 10 was. So I think it's a good balance. It's not as sentimental as some of the lower ones on the list, but I'm still proud. It shows how far I've come in a certain sense of the word. So Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke Part 14 was number 9 on this list. Now on to number 8. Number 8 on this list is Let's Play Mario Party 1 Part 1. Cake. Something. Now, this LP isn't continuing so far, but this video is sentimental because it's something that I really tried for this channel, something different. I was thinking of going into a different streak at that time, but even though the series so far is not continuing, not for a while, I need to practice the game. This was one of my first steps into varietizing my channel a little bit. And it was an interesting video because I actually won for once, and the once and only time on that game that I won. It is a challenging game, so that's why I'm not doing much more of it. But it was interesting seeing me struggle but still win in this game. It's a little sentimental to me because no matter if I really like the game or not at this point, because it's something that I legitimately tried to do, but just didn't quite succeed in it. And this will be kind of a reminder that sometimes it's good, no matter what, to try new things. So, let's blindly play Mario Party 1 Part 1 is number 8 on this list. Now on to number 7. Number Number 7 on this list is my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky review. Now, I have a couple of reviews. I got another review on this list, but this one is the lesser of the two, but it still is one of my better reviews of 2016, in my opinion. I put a lot of editing and effort into it, and I really talked about how much I enjoyed the game as a whole. The Explorers of Sky is still one of my favorite games. One of them. And I think I put a pretty good homage to it in this video. Now, hopefully my reviews will just get better from that one in the future, but it was a head start of one of my love for reviewing came in. I may not be the expert at reviewing things, but I think to me this review was a pretty good start. So not only did it feature one of my favorite games of all time, but it showed me intelligently given information, like for the first time in ever, really. So, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky review is number 7 on this list. Now on to number 6. Number 6 on this list is the top 5 3DS games so far. Now, this list I enjoyed making. I got to play some games for it, do some research for it, and the 3DS platform now is one of my favorite platforms so far. So I thought I would put an homage into it. I actually got to show you guys that I can have variety in this list, which was a good thing. It took time and effort to make this list because I had to find all the right clips that I wanted to match up with my narration and how I'm going to have to do with this list too. But it was fun doing so. I just had a real blast making this list. And let's hope that this enthusiasm could show in the rest of my videos. If I could, at that time I couldn't make a top 10 easily for that list because I didn't have enough games. But maybe someday in the future I will make another top video for the 3DS platform. But the top 5 3DS games so far was number 6 on this list. Now on to number 5. Number 5 on this list is Let's Blindly Play South Park The Stick of Truth Part 24 Sparkle Sunshine! What do I have to say about this video? 1, this series has been a step into the adult genre for me. And 2, this video is like one of my funniest videos commentary-wise. Literally, in this video, not only do I play it decently well, I react in the funniest manners. Like, being in that girls' clubhouse just gave me all the giddy, giggly feelings, which for me is very odd, the fact that I enjoy male things more than females, but I guess it opened me up for opportunities to make fun of it, I suppose. And for me to get on top of that is difficult for me to do usually. But during that episode, I just felt that I was in a bubbly, cheerful mood at the appropriate times. I mean, for me too, it's hard to sometimes appropriately get to take opportunities. Like, if there's a situation wrapped right in front of me, I don't always see it, but I feel I'm getting better at that. And that is an example. Like, it was all poster-filled, boy crazy situation, and I just like, ooh, sparkle, sunshine! Like, I feel that one was a good, like, episode at all for that series, and in general for me, because I think then I'm starting to get out of my comfort zone a little bit, and I'm actually enjoying it more than go, oh, I'm doing this. So, Let's Blind Play South Park Stick of Truth Part 24 Sparkle Sunshine is number 5 on this list. Now on to number 4. Number 4 on this list is Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon Review. Now you guys are probably thinking, why isn't this lower? Because I did, well, yes, I know, but last 3 on this list probably for reasons show a little more sentimental value to me, or, you know, I feel I did a better job. Now, I did really well on this review. I feel I put my feelings aside and played the game for what it was, and actually found joy in it. That is big enough to make it in the top 5 of the top 10. In a way, I kind of grew up in this video. The first time I thought of everything as it was, said my opinion, and still gave it a decent review. I feel at this point, my reviews will have its good and its bad days. But I feel that this review was one of the good days. Because I played it honestly. Like, well, yeah, I did. But I meant, when I say that, I mean, I played it with what someone said in mind, that this is a roguelike game, and to give it a chance. I gave that game an actual chance. I found good in it. I was able to point out the bad in it, but still keep the good in it. And I feel that it was a step up for me as a YouTuber. So, I mean, there still are videos, as I said in this list, I like a little bit better. But this will be known so far as one of my favorite videos. I mean, maybe of all time, but definitely of 2016. So, Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon Review is number 4 on this list. Now on to number 3. Number 3 on this list is Halloween 2016 Special Candy Bar Creep Show Review. This is the YouTube-friendly version, because I definitely couldn't add the other version on here anyway. You're probably thinking, why wasn't Super Mystery Dungeon, like, number 3 and the other one number 4? Well, I actually had to memorize the episode by my mind in this review. I didn't have to just say my opinion of the game and and how everything else was. I had to not only say my opinion of it, but narrate it too. And I had to add all the photos that best represented the area, since I couldn't use video footage. So I really worked hard on this video, and it was after reviewing the other, it was after doing the other video too that was blocked in almost every country but Canada. So I had to not only deal with the fact that one of the videos that I thought would do really well couldn't be watched, I had to work really hard on this video to compensate for it. And I think I did a better job on that one than I did on the previous one. The other video I just reacted to what was going on, which I really couldn't react to it because things were going too fast. But I was able to compensate for it by going back when doing this one and remembering everything that happened. And translating it through that way, which for me is difficult to do. I enjoyed it too so much because I love Rugrats, and this was a chance for me to go somewhere in a different direction and review an actual show. So yeah, I think I did really well on that video. So, Halloween 2016 special is number 3 on this list. Now on to number 2. Number 2 on this list is, my opinion, one, The Murder of Joe Burnett Ramsey. Now, you're probably wondering where's the other one. Like, the other, it will come, the series will come back, I'm just working on other stuff too. But anyway, this is number 2 on the list because I did quite a bit of research into it. I watched a lot of videos. I put my opinion with memorizing everything I've heard about the case. I edited it with photos. I sounded decently professional in this, which is something that is rare for me to do, especially on something that isn't video game related. So I got on a topic that was controversial, and the video did quite well for my standards. I mean, it was one time that I got another passion. And when I got that passion, I did something about that passion. I didn't just go and watch videos. Where I did a lot of it, I actually decided to make a video on it. And that produced something for you guys. Now, for me, I often get into those moods where I'm watching something, like, randomly, and I don't often do anything about it. But this time I did. I put everything I've watched into a video, without actually putting it into a video. And I feel this was a step up for me, and hopefully I can do things similar in the future for you guys. Whether it's mini little vlogs or whatever, talking about a show I watched, for example. But as I said, I did really well keeping facts straight in this one. I've had my own moment, but I still think I did really well for a video that is not normally in my comfort zone. So, my opinion one, The Murder of Joe Burnett Ramsey, is number 2 on this list. Now on to the number 1 of 2016. Number 1 on this list is Let's Blindly Play The Walking Dead Season 1, Episode 5, Part 30. Goodbye. The finale. What do I have to say about this video? This game series literally was the first series that took me out of my childish comfort zone. I'm serious. This may not be like in not R-rated, but NP-17 rated game, but it is a horror game, and 2 more adult-like than Digimon and Pokemon and even The Sims, because The Sims can be for all ages, and no horror whatsoever. This really did well for me, this whole series. It was loved by a lot of people, and I felt so proud of myself for finishing it. Also, the game has one of the saddest endings ever, gives you one of the hardest decisions to make in the entire game. I could not add this to the list. You're probably thinking, why so low? Why number 1? Again, this was my first step out of my comfort zone. South Park was a close second, but this was the icing on the cake. And this, I feel, I did the best at in the whole series. Plus, as I said, that sad ending scene with Lee dying puts it a little bit high. You could argue that some of my reviews and whatever could have been better. Maybe they were. But sentimentally, what this series meant to me is substantial compared to it. It's, for someone with my disability, it is hard to move out of our comfort zone. And doing something as substantial as The Walking Dead is a big thing for me, and I think a big step towards my channel's future. Now, hopefully I will have the same feeling when I play The Walking Dead Season 2 soon, which is not going to be out until March, but I am going to start it, because I'm done of South Park. let's just hope that I enjoyed just as much and have the same feeling with that series as I did with this one. Well, guys, that was my top 10 of 2016. I felt it was a pretty successful year. Hopefully next year's list will be even better. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you're new and you like this stuff, subscribe. And I will see you in my next video.